Install the H1 Pro FC. The arrow points towards the nose of the helicopter. Flight control is parallel to the fuselage. Plug in the power. Insert the ESC signal line. Waiting for the FC to pass the self-test. Choose your own swashplate helicopter type. Here we take HR3 as an example. Connect the tail servo line last because need to select the tail type. Insert the back servo line into the back port. Backside servo motion. Install the right servo line into the right port. Right side servo motion. Install the left servo line into the left port. Left side servo motion. Install battery voltage detection line. The other end of the line is connected to the battery. Insert the receiver line into the RC in port. Next, install GPS. Fix the GPS on the GPS fixed seat using double-sided interlocking. The compass should be kept at least 15 centimeters away from magnetic equipment. Insert GPS into CAN port. Click on the official website download link. Open H1 Pro parameter tuning software. Connect the flight controller. Select COM port. Click the connect and wait for the progress bar to load. Click on the tail type. Choose the correct tail type for your heli. Install the tail servo into tail port. Attention, choosing the wrong tail type may damage the servo. Now start calibrating the transmitter. Remote control channel settings as shown in the figure. Transmitter setting video can be viewed on the official website. Click to start calibration. Move the two joysticks to the max and min positions and confirm channel direction. Detecting the status of channel switches. It is normal. Click to write parameters. Check if all min value errors are less than 20. If it is greater than 20, the transmitter channel travel needs to be checked. Trim and max are the same. Next, set up the main rotor. Choose the correct swash plate type for your helicopter. Start leveling the swash plate. Before that, we need to level the helicopter with the tabletop first. We will place the helicopter on the table. Take out the pitch ruler and place it on the table to 0. Adjust with the desktop as the horizontal helicopter. Next, adjust the level of the helicopter. Place the pitch gauge on the FC surface. Leveling and zeroing the X and Y axis. Adjustment completed. At this moment, the helicopter is parallel to the desktop. Click Trim. Ensure that the servo arm is installed horizontally. Calibrate servo direction. Drag the slider and verify that each servo moves correctly and in the right direction. Direction reversed, click Reverse. Right servo, movement OK, direction correct. Rear servo, movement OK, direction reversed, click Reverse. Adjust 3 servos. Make the swash plate level. Click Done. Place the heli level and adjust collective pitch. Parallel the blade to the body. Slide it onto the main rotor blade. Click Max POS and set it to +12. Error control within 01. Click Max Neg and set it to 12. Click Done. Click Trim. Check if the pitch gauge is between 1 and -1. No, then the pitch needs to be adjusted again. Click Far Left. Drag the far left progress bar. Move its tail slider all the way to the far left. Click Far Right. Drag the far right progress bar. Move its tail slider all the way to the far right. Click Center. Drag the slider so the slider sits at neutral midpoint. Click Done. Start calibrating the compass. Method 1. Turn the flight mode switch forth 5 times from GPS to acro. Red and green flashing, entering calibration mode. Rotate the helicopter twice in each direction. The LED lights of the helicopter will change with the calibration progress. The GPS LED light is always on with a red light. Orange light stays on. Yellow light stays on. Green light always on. Finally, the helicopter restarts. When the helicopter restarts, it must be placed on the ground. Direct computer calibration, the calibration method and approach are the same one by one. The helicopter needs to be constantly connected to the computer and battery. After calibration, the flight control needs to be restarted and connect the computer again. The instructions for using advanced parameters are on the right side. Please read them yourself. The low battery return and coordinated turn switch is located below and can be turned on or off.